We are live. This is Ask a Clutter Boss, the internet's best weekly decluttering advice show. And we already have a few people in our comment section here saying, ready to jump back in and take action. Yes, you must know, Cappy, what I am going to be talking about today on Ask a Clutter Boss. So I had an extremely busy weekend. We kicked off summer, right? It's the unofficial start of summer in upstate New York and around the country, right? Memorial Day weekend is the unofficial start of summer. Now, in a lot of places around the country, school is out, although not here and not for a while. But summer is a time where things get busy. They get busy, and we hear a lot from folks. This is very busy. My schedule is changing, all of these things. Guess what? There are many other times of the year when things get busy. Let's talk about back to school time, the holidays, the winter. Things are busy all the time. Now, I will be the first one to say it is a little bit busier in the summer for me personally, right? I have a farm, I have a garden, I raise most of our own food. I like outdoor activities, but I know that just because things are busier does not mean, and actually is a reason to really force myself to dig in to the habits and the decluttering that need to get done. Because when you have habits in place, when your house is decluttered, you get back time. You get back so much time. So even though we're going into a busy season, the important thing right now is to not use that as an excuse to not work on the things that are paying you back in more time. Because here's the reality, and we have worked with thousands and thousands of people across the country, across the world, mostly across the country, helping them to declutter their lives. We have seen the trajectory of how life goes, not just with our clients, but in our own lives, with our friends and our families. The reality is that the normal busyness of the summer, the normal busyness of the flow of the year is just that. It is normal busyness. The time when you really, really need more time is when you are unexpectedly hit with something lifey, when somebody is ill, when somebody passes, when you have a mini ongoing emergency situation in your life. That is actually when you are so busy that you really need the time that you can get from working on your decluttering and working on your habits right now. So, even though this is a busy time of the year, and it is, I am the first one to say this is a busy time of the year. I'm with you. This is not the time to stop working on our habits, to stop working on our decluttering. It is always going to be busy in the summer. It is always going to be busy around the holidays. It is always going to be busy when we have these flows in our year. But what we're doing by prioritizing putting our homes, our clutter, our habits first, we're buying back time in the future, because the truth is real busyness is when the unexpected happens and we have to deal with the time, the fallout from whatever that unexpected thing is. Again, somebody getting sick, a natural disaster. We are giving ourselves the time in the future to deal with true emergencies, true busyness. So don't let the illusion of a busy season, which is just part of our natural flow of the year, be the thing that is the excuse that holds us back from actually tackling our clutter. This is the time to dig in. It's always going to be a busy summer. It's always going to be a busy X, Y, or Z. We're going to do ourselves a huge favor right now and make this a priority, because we want to get our time back in the future. Time back in the future, right? And the only way we can do that is by decluttering and developing habits. So remember, if you're spending 10 minutes a day looking for something, that is a 168. Oh, wait, hold on. I got to do the math again. It is so much time. I know if you're spending 30 minutes a day looking for something, that is over a week of your life that you are giving away to clutter. right? And it's not one piece of clutter, it is the cumulative amount of stuff that is stealing your time. So it is now is the best time to dig right in. And I wanted to share this message today because we are coming off of a long weekend. And you may have woken up this morning feeling overwhelmed and a little bit behind and a little bit like, oh my gosh, my life is too busy. I can't focus on this right now. When you switch that, when you say, my life is so busy, I need to focus on this right now, that is when change happens. So don't let old reasons, old excuses be the same reason that you don't accomplish this moving forward right now. Let that be the thing that guides and educates you. And you learn that little lesson like, okay, year after year, I say, this is too busy. I'm too busy to get to this. And year after year, I'm in the same boat. This year, I am doing something different. I am doing something different. I am making a change. I am committing to decluttering. I am committing to building the habits that I need. I am committing to moving forward in a different way, period. um, okay. Over into the comments here. If you have a specific question that you would like answered on this Ask a Clutter Boss, feel free to drop it right into the comments. My little soapbox about doing this now and not letting old excuses hinder your forward efforts, that is over for for a minute. Would love to see pictures of your farm, soil planting, hydroponics, or both. Madonna, I grow things hydroponically and also in a garden. And I also raise seasonally. Well, not just me. I work with my neighbors. We raise chickens, turkeys, egg-laying chickens, pigs, goats. So we have a bees. We have a whole thing going on here up on the hill. And it's a lot of fun and it's a lot of work and it is very rewarding. And the only reason that I can do this stuff is because my home is decluttered and my habits are in place. And that does not mean that I am 100% by any stretch of the imagination. It means that I am better at holding myself accountable than I was in the past. I am better today than I was yesterday. I woke up this morning knowing that I need to put in extra effort today to get ready for the week after a long weekend with having lots of house guests and a lot of things going on. And I am excited about that prospect and that challenge because I only have one life to live. This is it. I only have so much time. I don't know how much time I have, and I am not going to let my phone be the thing that I do every day. I'm not going to let my old excuses hold me back from a new future. And that is something that I have to remind myself of all the time, all the time. It needs to be changed moving forwards. And I can do 1% or 2% better than I did yesterday. And no matter how long I've been coaching on this, I am nowhere near perfect. And that is okay because I am improving a little bit on a regular basis. That's the difference. That's the difference. And I totally hear you. You know, your clutter, it absolutely holds you back from so many things. That doesn't need to be the case. And the only way to make that not the case is to dig deep and find it's really internal, like motivation. I don't even, it's just, you just have to do it. You know, it's not motivation. It's not, you just have to do it. You just have to say it's a priority and actually act like it's a priority. Have your actions be in alignment with your thoughts and your words. And Cappy, I know you are doing that. So I'm very proud of you. All right. Any more questions for Ask a Clutter Boss? If you have them, drop them into the comments. We have a Monday, Tuesday today, which is a Tuesday that feels like a Monday. We have a short week. That is okay. That is okay. We're here. We're showing up. We are doing it. Anything that you can do to re-rail today and get back on track. Don't wait another second. Don't wait another second. Get back on track right now. That is what makes the difference. So use this as your little nudge to do that. If you're in one of our programs and you're struggling to get back on track, contact your coach, get some accountability. That's what we're here for. And let's all really dig in so we actually have the time to enjoy the season and all of the upcoming seasons that we would like to enjoy. Sending lots of love to everyone. Have a wonderful, wonderful week.